and welcome to the Pleasure Academy. Today we're diving into an educational and eye-opening topic. What are the pleasure points in a woman's body? Stay tuned, because understanding these areas can deepen connection, intimacy, and respect in relationships. 1. Understanding the concept of pleasure points. When we talk about pleasure points in a woman's body, we're referring to areas that respond strongly to touch, warmth, and affection. These aren't just about physical reactions, but also about emotional and psychological connection. Knowing them isn't only useful for intimacy, it also fosters trust, comfort, and respect. A woman's body is beautifully complex, and every person's sensitivity varies. By learning the basics of pleasure points, we set the stage for more meaningful connections. Remember, communication and consent are essential. Always ask, observe, and respond to feedback. This isn't about tricks or shortcuts, but about creating shared moments of closeness. In this video, we'll explore both well-known and surprising areas of sensitivity, highlighting how each plays a role in overall pleasure. 2. The power of touch and sensitivity. The skin is the body's largest organ, and it's filled with nerve endings that respond to touch. Some areas are more sensitive than others, producing stronger feelings of comfort and pleasure. For women, certain zones, like the lips, neck, and inner thighs, contain clusters of sensory nerves that heighten sensation. Light caresses, gentle kisses, or warm breath in these areas can trigger powerful emotional responses. But here's the key: touch should always be respectful and attuned to her comfort level. What might feel stimulating for one woman could feel overwhelming for another. That's why paying attention to her reactions is essential. Pleasure is not just about stimulation, it's about connection. By understanding how touch impacts the body, partners can build deeper intimacy. Next, we'll explore one of the most commonly mentioned yet often misunderstood pleasure points: the lips. 3. The sensitivity of lips and mouth. The lips and mouth are incredibly sensitive pleasure points, packed with thousands of nerve endings. That's why kissing is so universally powerful. It's not only physical but also deeply emotional. A soft kiss, playful nibble, or even whispered words can trigger waves of excitement. For women, lips are more than an entry point for intimacy. They symbolize affection, attention, and closeness. Kissing also increases the release of feel-good chemicals like oxytocin, which strengthens emotional bonding. But remember, kissing isn't one size fits all. Some women may prefer gentle and slow movements, while others enjoy a little more intensity. The important part is adjusting to her rhythm and cues. Combine kisses with eye contact, soft touches on the face, or whispered affirmations for an even deeper experience. The mouth sets the stage, but it's only the beginning. Next up, we'll talk about the neck, another highly responsive area. 4. The neck and ears, hidden hotspots. The neck and ears often rank among the most sensitive pleasure zones. These areas have thinner skin, making nerve endings closer to the surface. Light touches, kisses, or gentle breathing here can send shivers down the spine. For many women, the neck symbolizes vulnerability, so attention in this area can feel both thrilling and intimate. The ears, too, are powerful. Whispered words, soft bites, or gentle strokes often create strong reactions. But it's important to balance pressure. Too much force can be distracting. Subtlety is key. Adding variety, like alternating between soft kisses and whispered compliments, can enhance the experience. These areas work best when combined with other forms of touch, creating a blend of physical and emotional stimulation. After the lips, neck, and ears, we move toward areas of deeper connection: the chest and torso. 5. The chest and torso, more than physical. The chest and torso are not just physical zones, they are tied to feelings of closeness and trust. For many women, this area responds powerfully to touch, warmth, and affection. Gentle caresses along the collarbone, soft kisses on the chest, or even playful touches around the torso can ignite feelings of security and pleasure. This region also carries emotional significance as it's close to the heart, literally and symbolically. Attention here signals care and intimacy, making it more than just physical interaction. Some women may find the sides of the torso or stomach surprisingly sensitive, reacting strongly to light fingertips or warm touches. As with every pleasure point, the approach matters. Gentle, respectful, and attentive. By engaging with this area, partners can strengthen trust while adding layers of excitement. Next, we'll explore a highly responsive zone, the hands and fingers. 6. The hands and fingers, connection through touch. Hands and fingers may not be the first areas people think of, but they're incredibly important pleasure points. Holding hands, tracing fingers, or giving a gentle hand massage can be surprisingly intimate. The palms and fingertips are filled with sensitive nerve endings, making them responsive to warmth and pressure. For women, touch in these areas is not just physical. It represents tenderness and reassurance. Simple gestures like intertwining fingers or stroking the back of the hand create feelings of closeness. Playful kisses on the fingertips or light nibbles can also spark excitement. Many overlook this area, but when combined with eye contact or affectionate words, it becomes a powerful connector. Pleasure isn't always about intensity. Sometimes it's about subtle gestures that build emotional closeness. With the basics covered, let's move into deeper exploration in part 2, where more unique pleasure points await. 7. The inner thighs, anticipation and sensitivity. The inner thighs are among the most sensitive areas of the body, filled with nerve endings that respond intensely to touch. For women, attention here builds anticipation, as it's close to the most intimate regions but not directly on them. Gentle caresses, light kisses, or playful strokes create a mix of excitement and suspense. This teasing effect often heightens overall arousal, making the eventual transition more powerful. The key here is pacing. Slow, deliberate touches keep the tension building without rushing. Many women enjoy this as part of foreplay, as it creates a blend of emotional and physical stimulation. Always remember, though, communication is critical. Some may find too much focus on this area overwhelming, while others may appreciate longer attention. By balancing gentleness with respect, the inner thighs become a pathway to both intimacy and deeper connection. 8. The back and spine, a network of nerves. The back and spine are overlooked but powerful pleasure points. Running fingers lightly along the spine, massaging the lower back, or applying gentle pressure to the shoulders can all produce pleasurable responses. For women, this area is tied to both relaxation and stimulation. A soothing back massage relieves tension, while light strokes along the spine can trigger tingling sensations. The back is also symbolic. It represents support and strength. Showing care through touch here deepens trust, making intimacy more fulfilling. The lower back, in particular, is often very responsive, with nerve pathways that connect to deeper areas of sensation. Combining firm massages with lighter, playful touches can create a blend of comfort and excitement. This dual nature, both relaxing and stimulating, makes the back an essential pleasure point. Next, we'll explore the buttocks, another significant yet often misunderstood zone. 9. The buttocks, more than aesthetic. The buttocks are more than just visual appeal, they are also highly sensitive areas. With muscles, soft tissue, and nearby nerve clusters, they respond well to touch, pressure, and movement. Gentle squeezes, playful pats, or deeper massages can spark pleasure while also relieving tension. For many women, this area carries both physical and psychological significance. It's intimate, yet when approached with care, it can become a strong source of arousal. Some women may prefer light, teasing touches, while others enjoy firmer engagement. The key is to balance respect with responsiveness, always checking her comfort level. This area also pairs well with touches on the lower back and thighs, creating a seamless flow of stimulation. By recognizing the buttocks as a pleasure point, partners can enhance variety and closeness. Next, we'll talk about the feet, a surprisingly powerful area. 10. The feet, surprising pleasure zones. Feet are often overlooked, but they contain numerous nerve endings, especially in the soles and toes. For women, attention to this area can be deeply relaxing and surprisingly stimulating. Gentle massages, playful touches, or even kisses on the toes can produce unexpected pleasure. Reflexologists suggest that stimulating certain points on the feet connects to other parts of the body, creating overall balance and relaxation. A soothing foot massage not only relieves stress but can also build anticipation and intimacy. This area may not appeal to everyone, so communication is key. For women who enjoy it, foot play can be a unique and enjoyable addition to intimacy. It also demonstrates attentiveness, showing that no detail is too small in caring for a partner. After exploring the feet, let's move on to an emotional but vital pleasure point: the mind. 11. The mind, psychological pleasure. Perhaps the most powerful pleasure point of all is the mind. A woman's mental state directly influences her physical responses. Compliments, thoughtful words, and emotional connection can heighten arousal more effectively than touch alone. Confidence, humor, and attentiveness often play bigger roles than physical stimulation. Engaging in meaningful conversation, building trust, and creating a safe environment allow her to fully embrace physical pleasure. Mental arousal often precedes physical arousal. When the mind is stimulated, the body follows naturally. That's why emotional intimacy is as important as physical touch. Words of affirmation, playful teasing, or genuine care can light up her imagination and amplify pleasure across the body. Never underestimate the power of mental connection. It's often the foundation for everything else. And now we'll wrap things up with the final segment: overall integration. 12. Bringing it all together. We've covered a wide range of pleasure points, from physical zones like the lips, neck, and thighs, to psychological areas like the mind. What ties them all together is sensitivity, respect, and connection. Every woman is unique, so no single map works for all. The secret lies in listening, observing, and adapting. Touch combined with communication creates the most fulfilling experiences. Think of pleasure points as pieces of a puzzle. They become most powerful when combined, creating harmony between body and mind. Whether it's a simple kiss on the lips, a gentle hand massage, or kind words whispered at the right moment, each detail matters. By valuing her comfort, respecting her boundaries, and embracing both physical and emotional intimacy, you can transform ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. Understanding a woman's pleasure points isn't about memorizing a list. It's about building respect, connection, and trust. From lips and thighs to the mind itself, every point responds best when combined with emotional closeness and consent. Pleasure is not just physical. It's emotional, psychological, and deeply human. By paying attention, staying patient, and communicating openly, you'll discover that true intimacy goes beyond the surface. Remember, the journey of discovery is as beautiful as the destination. Thanks for watching the Pleasure Academy. If you found this video educational, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content on relationships and intimacy. Until next time, stay curious, stay respectful, and keep learning.